Alright, we are back. Hopefully with no mouse input. There we go.
Okay then. Siggy Reuben's henchman. Pam. What is that anyway?
I don't know.
Nice textures.
Come on, Texture, you can do it!
There you go.
There we go!
Chance to surrender unorthodox books.
There we go.
Memoirs and tracts blaspheming the sacred flame.
I heard that he said memoirs. I'm like, why are you selling memoirs? Where is it?
Yeah,
Down
right there.
I'm gonna actually go over there and visit these two. Strike an opponent while riding towards him at high speed for a possible instant kill. I didn't know that.
Maybe
Wow.
that's why they won't.
I saw that.
Was it basically the geese spawning in?
Yes, there was all the 5 geese spawned in the same location and just like went in a bar. Watch out! There you go. I was watching that pet duck yesterday.
Gosh darn pet ducks.
It was weird. How would you keep a pet duck anyway?
They're evil. Just swing at him.
Blow yourself! Don't let him catch
Wow,
his
that
breath.
didn't kill him.
That did.
I like how Roach isn't even scared of these guys.
Only a little. Ooh. Can I one-shot this dude?
Probably.
He had silk. Superior swallow.
Run,
Every witch can turn into a creature, right? Like an animal?
I mean, I guess.
Then what does Triss turn into?
A thick-thighed lady.
Well, besides that.
I don't know.
Not so fast,
She
Roach.
turns
It
into a
seems-
portal. Oh, finally
Magic.
something good.
The place of power.
There we go. It's better to have than Quensine.
You have Axie sign.
I wonder is the
Faster.
talkative thing now also empowered or is it just a stunning effect? Fancy. The silkworms. I remembered when you were trying to collect trillion of them with a hoop or something. Can't remember what it was.
I was in Minecraft. Someone needs you here.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it was that you used.
Another freak.
A crook. The guy up top in the right hand corner, I think needs you.
When? Or do you want a horse race?
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
Yep.
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed of your own, why not?
Roach is the
Decide
fastest
quickly,
one.
please. There's a race about to begin.
Sure.
Tell me about the race.
These races. Tell me about them.
They're run as per Erasmus Vegelbud's dying wish. He came into his fortune by gambling and remained proud of the fact to the end.
Family doesn't mind having a racetrack right by their house?
But the house, his fortune, would not even be theirs had they not fulfilled Lord Erasmus's wish. He made it a condition.
Any special rules for the races?
They're as simple as Lord Erasmus was. 2 competitors, simultaneous start, first to complete a lap around the track wins.
Sure. I'll do
I
one.
want a race.
Grand. Your name and the name of your steed.
Geralt of Rivia on Roach.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see. Seamus Holt astride Athos.
Sure. Let's see how this pony race goes. Let's show him Roach.
You think someone will try and race or cheat?
Maybe.
1, 2, 3.
What?
You go.
Go.
What was that?
Why does it matter?
5, 4, 1, 2, 3. I don't think he's good at math,
That's okay. Most people probably weren't back in the day.
except bankers.
Don't use all your stamina.
I know. No. This is gonna be an easy win again.
Probably.
There's the finish.
Hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud
Oh, I won.
Memorial Derby
Yes,
is
it's only
over.
one.
The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor!
Ready. I won 100 gold.
Not bad, yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
Maybe later. See what the guy needs.
Captured and displayed
Oh God,
in the
not again.
sideshows.
Deepest apologies.
There he is.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Who is he?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Bondage. I'll win a race.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You are that good a rider?
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
I was like, I think I'm losing.
Check the.
Check one. Woods. My pony's stamina is the greatest. When we reach a fenced area, I have a chance to walk.
You think so?
Yes.
I was talking about you got a saddle from winning.
Yeah,
you
I
think
saw
you'll
that.
win you think you'll win another one if you beat all of them?
Probably. I already have the superior saddle though.
But do you think you'll get an even better one?
Maybe. That did it.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
There we go. Should I keep doing these pony races?
You can. You got some new gloves. And boots. The red ones are the new ones.
Better hands.
Mm. You got some new boots too.
Oh, they suck.
No, the red ones.
Yeah, they suck.
Those are brown. The ones next to them.
These?
Yes.
No. Unless you suck.
They
50,
still. Where are we at?
50 and 50.
You need to sell some of these.
30. 45. 45. 25. Yeah, I'm good. Let's do another pony race. Excuse me, what? Why is Vehicle
Watch.
Bud here?
Probably watching.
Another race.
Like,
The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
I don't care. I'm a run as Sonic. I keep teleporting.
1, 2, 3, off you go!
I still don't get it. He really wants me to always go first. Or any racer seems to want me to always pass. Is this race course different? What happened there? Oh.
Good grief.
No, Wolf. Wolf, Roach. Seems he runs when I run. For some weird reason. Well, this is fun. It's pony racing. Run, Roach, run! You gotta be the greatest pony ever. And we beat him.
Hear ye, hear ye! The final of the Erasmus
That's it,
Vegelbud
Roach.
Memorial Derby is over! The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach! Glory to the victor!
I would.
Bravo! Congratulations, you won in style.
Thanks.
Wow,
Shall
the
I sign you
sarcasm.
up for another?
Rugged saddlebags. I'll do
Are we
one
just
more.
gonna...
want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? Your
A
opponent
top
this time,
succubus.
Luke Vegelbud, young Lord Albert's cousin, atop succubus. He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet, so he's seen as something
he's the
of
last
a
one
local
then.
champion.
Well, I'll show this Roach is a super pony.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3,
No, he's working in
1,
right.
2,
That doesn't look like a
3,
succubus.
off you go!
Well, he bumped into a civilian.
Lol.
Attacks that they gain speed.
He's not very good on his succubus.
I mean, screw it, I'm making a joke. I think the succubus is the one doing the riding. There. I can be content with myself now.
Don't use all your stamina.
I know.
Roach will kick you off.
I need to wait for some of those areas where there is not much easy way of access, like passing. I don't know, am I supposed to always go under these or does it matter?
It probably does.
I guess you can't cheat.
Yeah. You're almost there.
Am I?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yep. We're back to back. The Trueno is not gonna handle that back trip. It's gonna blow.
Oh my gosh. This race is super long.
Well,
Hear ye, hear
Whoa.
ye.
oh, that's
The final of the Erasmus
Oh.
Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is
that
Geralt
necessary?
of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor.
Sure, we got an audience.
You did it! You got the janitors clapping for
Fantastic
you.
race. Congratulations. A grand victory.
I did it. Superior cavalry saddle. Is
Let's
this
see if that's-
100 stamina?
Hope so. Better be.
It's the same thing as I have.
No, that's not the superior cavalry one, is it?
Oh, it's not
It's the one next to
superior
it, isn't it?
racing. Yeah. Master crafted. Oh, do I have to sort this?
Probably.
Master crafter, superior racing.
It was cavalry, so
70.
nice.
Let's see, did it immediately change on the pony? Yep.
It should. You got a whole bunch of points for that.
Geralt of Rivia.
What?
Got it right.
What do you want?
Clever
To
kid.
express my admiration on
Cleaver.
account of your victory. And here, brought you an invitation from the boss. He'd like to congratulate you personally. Farewell.
It's the cleavers, boys.
Yeah.
Farmer's wife is invisible.
Read the.
Varese. Oh, I thought that was Cleaver. I guess that's his real name. Aren't you supposed to be at the... whatever. Yeah, there you go. Look at the majestic saddle.
That is pretty majestic.
So where are we going?
Well, you can either go to Cleavers, or you could go talk to...
Oh yeah, he wants to talk about the ponies.
Yeah, or you can go talk to Dandelion real quick.
So it was at the start where I was that I could have... Yeah, I can do this, so it wants me to race against all three. or
Okay,
four.
we'll go do that later. Let's go to the cabaret.
Oh yeah. I wish you could just press a button and it'll show you.
It's called Cabaret. It's down near the bottom.
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach.
Isn't there a fast travel?
You look majestic now.
Is there a land where I might find all of your cavalry?
Where's the fast travel? Oh, there it is.
Amazing. Let's go all the way to the city. With that never mind. Let's see what Dandelion thinks about the thing I've created.
The house.
Yeah.
I hope it looks nice. You've been gone quite a lot.
I mean, it doesn't take them 2 seconds to build the whole house. Or as everyone says, Rome wasn't built in a day. So a cabaret. I
Good
don't.
for you! I serve the eternal flame.
Oh, that elf just said, I hate you, that's good. I thought that was Triss. I was like, what? I don't think.
Start in G major and
I told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key
but I wanted to.
to ruin everything. We'll start in E minor.
How's it going?
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
See how nice this looks?
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, you know, more theatrical. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
It's not Rosemary
not-
time.
Okay.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
This
You
poor
still ha-
owl.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it still hasn't removed
What about
the helmet.
choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't, but Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
I hope not. Because there's gonna be a lot of them.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
You gonna follow her?
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Should I take a drink?
Yeah, sure. Even
Why
though
not?
his future
That's
wife
my
is
boy.
probably getting stabbed in a back alley.
Maybe.
The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking,
He's all right.
and she say anything about me?
Ask her yourself.
She praised your rationality.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time.
You could just ask her yourself.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
A player, a playboy.
He's not, though. Or trying not to be.
Not anymore.
He's trying to be good.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course you
You
did.
calm down.
Probably just
She's
making
probably
yourself
getting
gorgeous.
stabbed in a back
Takes time.
alley.
So it's true.
Nice camera
A
angles.
woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Ask the dandelion. Priscilla, she's
What? Speak, man.
badly been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked?
Told you.
She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
A what now?
I told you she was getting stabbed in a back alley.
That's life for you.
When things are going good.
Gods.
Wow, clipping through doors.
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Friend zone.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus.
Great, so
Clearly
she's
someone
ugly
forced her
and
to
can't
imbibe
speak now.
caustic
Damn.
fluid.
So this was no robbery or no ordinary attack.
Number 2.
Who could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries.
Damn.
And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt,
Lol.
I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this.
I was gonna find him anyway.
Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing.
Exactly.
Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Well, this is going to
No
be a
need to look
thing that
astonished,
Dandelion has to
gentlemen.
deal
As a
with.
surgeon, I know
The love of his
importance
life is
preventive
now
medicine.
not the most beautiful thing he's
Rather
ever
than wait
seen.
for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Excise him.
Cut him out.
Can I get into the morgue?
Oh
Think they'll
gosh,
let
there's
me
going to
into
be
the
some
morgue?
crazy stuff
By the
in
main
there.
entrance, certainly not. But you can also
Have we
get
ever
inside
even-
through the sewers.
The sewers.
Yes. We
Travel
have been in a
often,
morgue.
Doctor?
As often as required for the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Have we even
Alternative
been to the
treatments.
hospital?
Aggressive ones, I'm
What,
guessing.
me?
Interesting.
Yeah.
We can
have.
discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Where are we?
Oh, I don't know where this hospital is.
Okay, let's go.
I thought you meant have I
Ready and
been in a
intrigued.
hospital IRL.
I'll
Oh,
get
I have
whoever
too,
did this,
but,
Dandelion.
you know.
Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
I've been in hospital for many reasons.
Yeah, I know. But not recently, right?
Not that I remember. I will be going, but yeah,
You lead.
That's only for a checkup.
yeah. Oh, so this is the morgue.
So,
I mean, you
preventive
can't
medicine
expect
you
much when
practice
they
in the
don't even
sewers.
have refrigerators.
What's that about?
Think. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Draw your weapon. It's neckers or drowners.
He's got a bow. You might not want him to fight. Or is it a bow?
Crossbow.
Yes.
Come on, pull your sword out. There we go. You're getting strong. I didn't know that if you chop your the enemy's legs, their head falls out.
That's amazing.
A
Oh,
water,
a water hack.
a green one.
You've only seen a blue one.
Sure.
Oh, he froze her.
Critical damage.
You got tooth.
Teeth.
Oh, you got water too.
Yeah, she gives water essence. More drowners. I still don't get what.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight. No sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
What? Give a tongue kiss? Give Dandelion's voice to her.
That might be it. How did he spell that? I want to know if this is a real word.
What?
Troberance.
Trobaitsen or something like that.
Hmm?
Come on, Father Grigory. Let's go.
Take the ladder.
I mean, it's the only thing here.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
That's
Well,
not a
it's
dwarf.
not telling me. It's not telling me much, but apparently it was a word. That's not dwarf.
There's one. Can I steal this and he won't get mad?
Well, it's not his house, so, you know. Don't go up there.
Lock it. Dwarven woodcutter. Those are not dwarven. I can tell you that.
Why don't you check the other area?
I wonder could I enter that Shani's house? Oh, there's none of my Shani's house if I took her instead of Triss.
Don't think so.
Not the Shani's whatever medical. Maybe that's a different quest.
That's a lady. There's a book there.
Oh, I just bought this from the halfling.
I think you bought volume 2, though. Is that the dwarf?
There's a dwarf. Is this him?
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit.
Oh,
Start the autopsy.
Where?
I can do it too.
Ed,
Head first.
Let's look at his head.
did you read the
Hair
last
smells
one?
like it's burned.
No,
Like he was in a
Okay.
fire.
Notice anything else?
it's probably penis.
That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Eye
eye
sockets.
Yeah.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Ow. That must have hurt.
Let's
yeah.
examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
It's not a wraith this time, I can tell you that.
No, something this
Because it was
hardcore.
nighttime.
Go
when
number 4. We
happened.
need to examine
See
everything.
this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed. So thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
But they want him to suffer genitals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was a penis.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
What the hell is this?
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Perhaps.
Let's
chest
examine the
wound?
chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Eh.
You're gonna touch this? Geralt's fine with this.
Well, if he was the... I was thinking it might be him, but...
An
Now
egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
Eh.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses.
A spider.
So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Maybe it's
Open
No.
his hand.
the fire spider from Dark Souls.
Or
Open
it's the lady
abdominal
spider.
cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt. Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
So they poured that liquid down his throat.
They poured formaldehyde down his throat.
Ugh.
This poor dwarf.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some of the
Tretogor's
time,
a
maybe.
place.
See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor.
You really need to look at his dick. Well,
I mean, you're not gonna see it.
might be a succubus, so gotta find out.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
You're probably right.
We'll see.
Do I have to?
I mean, you're not gonna see him.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Succubus, I would say. It's either the first one or the second one.
I'm gonna say ritual. But, you know.
Yeah, because he
It
took
could-
the heart and put the weird egg in there.
Yeah, probably.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
Aha.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Take it you two know each other.
I mean, you could ask.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine. Long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Do the sewers again? No.
Why'd you cover
okay.
for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case? I will let you know.
I'm quite curious.
Thank you.
I still think it's a spider lady.
No, I was thinking it's a succubus, but then it said there's nothing wrong with the wiener. Could have told you know the coroner. Try to ask who he is.
Well, it's always white when you don't need to ask, but you can't.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women.
Why is it
Later,
always women?
Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decided when I've heard.
Number one.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Fancy.
You want to go to where Priscilla was attacked?
I don't really care which one we go first, unless it
Do we got
gives you
time?
immediately. Is it still called Caber?
I don't think so.
Carnal sins. It's so bright.
Alright. We'll be back.